Good morning, everyone. Today's video is going to focus on those things that you think they sound like English and they look like they should be similar to words that are in English, but the truth is the words do not exist in English. I've got a list here of 23 things, 23 words I've heard people use over the last couple of months. They look like they should be words in English, but the truth is that many of them don't exist in the form that you think they do. So grab a pen and paper and be ready to make a list of things that you think you might be saying, because you'll probably be surprised to see how many of these exist. So in no particular order, here are the words and what the word really is. First off, advertency. Okay? Advertency doesn't exist. It's a warning. Okay, and the verb is to warn somebody of something. Or in American English, to warn somebody about something. Amortize. Okay, this one looks like it is often used in the context of money, but this one doesn't exist in English either. The word that you want is to amortize. Or in plain English, what everyone would say is to get your money back. Especially get your money back on an investment. Third one, amonestation. Especially in legal circles, amonestation's often used when people want to talk about warnings or reprimands. Especially in official circumstances. Next one, occupe. And I've also heard this one as occupes as a verb. Especially when you're talking about time. It's to take up somebody's time. So yes, it's a phrasal verb. Explication. Nope, doesn't exist. What you want is an explanation. And remember that one, explanation, stress goes on the penultimate syllable, not the final syllable. Gratificate, or its adjective form, gratificated. Doesn't exist in English, it's gratify. Complicately. I think what people are trying to say when they say that is complicated. And keep in mind that in English, the ED form of this is much more common than the ING form. Comparation. Nope. What we're doing is comparing as a verb, or at comparison as a noun. Traduce. Nope. Translation. Which comes from the verb translate. Forns. Okay. Remember that in English, you never pluralize an adjective. When people say this, usually what they're trying to pronounce is foreign. And if the pronunciation of that gives you trouble, think of it this way. It sounds like foreign, like the number. Laboral. This looks like it should be an adjective because you've got labor in English, but especially when you're talking about laboral day or laboral law, usually it's just labor or work as the first part of a compound noun. Labor law, workday. Relationated. Nope. Related. Medicaments. Sorry. Medicine as an uncountable or countable noun, or medication. Patrimonial. Okay. Now this one's complicated because this is a very Latin one. Most times in English, we usually use the word heritage, which comes from the same root as inherit. Aliments? No, sorry. Food. Identificate? Almost. Identify. Proportionate? No. Give. Especially give something out in the sense of distribute. Expectative. Not really. Expectation. Actuation. Performance. Which comes from the verb of to perform. Proprietaries. Close. Properties. And remember that anytime you have a question about words like this, the best thing to do is consult an English-only dictionary. You may not see exactly the word that you're looking for, but you'll notice that because dictionaries go in alphabetical order, if you don't see the word, you'll see a word that's very similar to it. And you should check the similar words to see if the word you want is there. Don't forget to make a list of the words that you keep saying incorrectly, especially if they're words that you think you translate directly from Spanish. And remember, don't ever be afraid to ask your teacher. Your teacher will know, and if not, your teacher will make an effort to find out. So, I hope you found this video useful. Please feel free to visit the blog. The address is stop-spanglish.blogspot.ca. And if you're interested in English classes for Spanish speakers of English, please visit our website at stopspanglish.com.